Hello, everybody, and thank you again for tuning in with Life Enchanted with Takela Swain. I hope you guys are having a super awesome day. Today, I'm going to start off with something very comical, which is funny to me, so I hope you find it comical as well. And then we're going to enter into like a moral of the story, if you will. So, I don't know if you guys have seen the article, the newspaper article that is rotating around that talks about that a group of tourists was going or were on their way to Ireland, and once they got there, they sort of got off their bus or whatever, what have you, and they were, doing what tourists do. Well, it said that during that time that they spent at least 3 hours looking for someone who was in the search party themselves. It says that the woman, but it was 3 hours before they realized that the lady they were looking for was actually in the search party looking for the lady they thought they thought was missing. I can't. Okay, get this together. I had shared it with my family because every time I see something like that, I always share it in our family group text to try to help us to, have great times and just talk about different things. And so my sister-in-law and I was talking, and we were saying like, what exactly was the description that I'm sorry, wait a minute. What was the description that they gave that the lady didn't know that they were talking about her? Who were missing? And on top of that, why is it that the people in the group didn't know that the lady herself was the one they were looking for? They said that she had went and changed clothes. And I know that sometimes when we travel, we do have on like our scrummy everyday type clothes and things like that. And so I don't know if the lady had like on a hat or something, and then they didn't realize her when she changed over. Or I just don't know. All I know is that I found it to be funny. I laughed about that for about a good 20 minutes. And I even shared it with one of my friends. I put it in our group text that we have for our friends and things like that. But I laughed till I could not laugh anymore. I mean, some people say like, oh, maybe the lady was intoxicated and all that stuff like that. But I think usually in the newspaper, the way that our news go about, they're always giving you all the details. So I'm sure they will have communicated that if she was inebriated or something like that. But goodness me, I just couldn't understand, like, how can you not know that you're lost, right? Like, I'm gonna leave it alone because then I'm gonna go into banter or laughter for a bit. But then as I was thinking about it more after I had talked about it with some of my friends and things like that, a thought came to my mind and said that it's easy for somebody to know that they're not lost. And I was like, how exactly can that be? How can you not know that you're lost? And so, as I always do, I started thinking about it because I was like, okay, why is it that someone would not know that they're lost? And okay, so I'm going to hit it from 2 points today. I'm going to do like Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali in the Rumble that they had in Jamaica. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hit you with two blows today. I'm gonna hit you from the spiritual standpoint and from a natural thought process. Because sometimes when you try to hit people with thoughts of spiritual development and things like that, they're like, nah, I'm not trying to hear it. It's not, how I flow. So that's cool. I want you to be able to get the lesson from this from both stances. So I'm gonna start out with the natural concept. And so a lot of people are indeed lost in different areas in their lives, and they may not even know it. It could be an individual who have fought for years to become a partner in their firm, and they finally became a partner. They went to all the smoozing, they did all the dinner dates and all those things like that. They worked their butt off and all that, and they are finally a partner for their firm. And so once they get there, they realize that all that they were striving towards to get to is not what they really thought they would be. That once they get there, they realize that people are cheating, doing different things, that people that he or she looked up to are not like really committed to their spouses, that that so many other things are coming on and going about within that time frame of them becoming partner, and they realize that they are lost in this world that they have idolized for so long. It could be an individual where you have dreams and ideals that you want to see come into fruition, but nobody in your family has ever stepped outside this particular realm. It could be that you're on government assistance and you're just like, you know what, I really want to be able to go to school. I really want to be able to try something out, but I don't have any examples. I have nobody who can really help me to get to that next level. And so you're sort of lost in your individual world there where you are. Coming over to the spiritual standpoint, if you are not saved, then again, you are a lost being. And so I think sometimes what throws people off is that people like to sort of grade what they think different sins are. They'll say like, oh, that's a bit sin, or that's a little sin, or that's a white lie or a little lie. But the fact is, all of it is sin. Whether you are a murderer, you are a child molester, or you happen to steal from time to time, all of you are thieves. One stole a life, another stole the innocence, and another stole property. All of you are in the category of thief. But some people would say like, oh, no, if they killed somebody, then they're on a different level. Or, oh, if they molested somebody, oh, they're on a different level. Oh, if they happen to stole, well, you know, it just depends on what they stole, and try to go into the gray area. So you really can't put sin into different categories, right? Like the bottom line is that it's sin. So if you are not committed to Christ, then you're lost. So I just wanted to sort of bring all that together, whether from a natural point or a spiritual point. You can see how being lost is clear in many people's lives, and they don't even know it. They may assume that they're functioning in a certain role or a certain way, but indeed they have lost their identity in who they are as an individual. So I just want to sort of bring that to your attention, that even though that story within itself was just like really comical and crazy beyond any doubt, and I'm probably gonna laugh about that for another 20 minutes once I get off this video, but do know that we too have experienced a sense of loss, and we can't be so judgmental that we are not available when someone is reaching out and saying, hey, I need assistance, or hey, can you direct me in the right path? Because we all need someone to give us grace. So I'm asking you guys to try, no, don't try, do. Give somebody grace today. Enable them to have an opportunity to sort of let their hair down and say, I am lost in this particular situation in my life and I need guidance and help. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you are having a super awesome day. And don't forget to review all the other videos that we have, because there's so many great things that you can learn and grow from there. All right. Thank y'all and have a great one.